in a little more detail some other things that I do on the food thing, like maybe show you the protein thing or the protein shake thing rather. Maybe show you some recipes on other things. Might even take the camera to the gym and show you some exercises and things and my thoughts and opinions on that. Next would be just a brief thing on. Actually, before I get into that, let me get into something I want to cover. So I got a question about this. In my last video, someone had pointed out that they'd noticed my Xbox 360 in the background. So yes, obviously I do have one. The question was, am I on Xbox Live? Yes, I am. Am I going to give out my Xbox Live username to everyone? Don't really feel comfortable doing that right now, simply because I don't know all of you personally. It's just no offense intended. I'm just kind of looking out for me here. But what I would like to suggest is, as you all can probably tell based upon my Halloween video, I'm a big fan of zombie stuff, and one of my favorite games out there is Left 4 Dead 2. In my opinion, that's like the best zombie game ever made. I mean, really, for my money, what's better than teaming up with three of your good buddies and fighting the zombie apocalypse? What gets better than that? I mean, really. Another game I like is Call of Duty World at War. I love the Nazi zombie kind of side game they have in that. It's great. It's just really, if you haven't played it, it's basically just like kind of zombie survival mode type of thing. So I love to do that. I guess my question would be, would any of you be interested maybe in getting together and doing maybe some verses in that, or teaming up and doing some co-op or something like that? I saw Edge Weapon 88. I saw that you play World at War Nazi Zombies, so that's absolutely aimed at you, buddy. Which, by the way, since he was such a cool guy and acknowledged me in his 1,000 subscriber video, go ahead and return the favor. Edge Weapon 88 is a really cool dude. He's one of the gear reviewers out there that kind of helped to get me going as far as getting my own channel going on YouTube, and just the kind of things that I wanted to talk about in gear reviews. I'm not gonna lie, man. I borrowed a lot of those ideas from him. So I owe him and several other guys like Cajun Blaze and some of the other guys out there a great deal of credit as far as kind of blazing the trail when it comes to gear reviewing. So thank you, all of you, very much. You guys put out great vids, and you and all the rest of you viewers out there, for that matter, keep me improving and keep me wanting to do better, and just keep everything on the up and up. So thank you all very much. So anyways, I'm sorry, got a little off topic there, but back to the Xbox thing. If any of you would be interested in maybe setting up a gaming session, maybe a bunch of us could get together and kick some zombie ass or something, or maybe do a co-op or a versus mode or survival or something. I'm always down for some co-op, people. Ask anyone who games with me on Xbox Live. That's my thing. I'm always down, especially when it involves zombies. So just wanted to go ahead and throw that out there. If you are interested in doing that, either just send me a message or just leave a comment right there. Last thing I wanted to cover, just briefly, I'm not going to get too much into this, just a bit of philosophy. Sorry, my neck's getting a little tired here. On the carrying of a firearm, whether you do it openly or whether you do it concealed. To me, the philosophy behind both is the same. As far as at least what I feel, the mindset that's required is identical. When it comes to carrying, to me, it's really about responsibility, meaning you need to be proficient with what you're carrying. Like, you need to be basically an expert in the handling, maintenance, care, what have you, with your firearm, which involves practice, meaning going to the range, working on your accuracy, working on drawing and firing, working on, depending whether or not you carry +1 or what's referred to as Israeli style, even though that's a misnomer. The Israelis don't carry the way most people think they do. They carry +1 chambered, just like most people do. So no matter which discipline you agree with on that subject, to me it really comes down to proficiency. If you're going to take the leap and you're going to carry a firearm, in my opinion, you need to take that very seriously. Meaning, you by doing so, you are basically willingly accepting a responsibility, which is a very large responsibility of not only being proficient with that particular firearm, meaning training with it, doing just improving your skills constantly on that. The journey on that level really never ends, at least not in my opinion. You need to keep your skills in tune, just like you change the oil in your car or wash your car, things like that. It requires constant care, and you need to keep things constantly tuned. Personally, I go to the range pretty much every chance I get. It is something that can be somewhat cost prohibitive, simply because ammo, A, it's not really getting any cheaper, and B, honestly, it's tough to find right now, especially if you shoot 9mm like I do. It's the most common ammunition on earth, yet it's the hardest to find right now, simply because there's a lot of shortages. But again, it's just, I mean, you'd really be doing me and everyone else out there a favor if you do choose to carry, to take this seriously and put in the range time and practice, because should the situation arise where your life is being threatened and you feel it's necessary to call on your firearm to as a tool to aid you in defending yourself, it'd be nice if you could first of all just hit what you're aiming at. Because if you don't, there may be other people around. Next thing you got a stray bullet hitting an innocent bystander, which A, lands you in jail, B, makes that person dead, and C, probably, completely destroys one of their loved ones. That's lose-lose if I've ever heard of a lose-lose situation. So, again, I don't ever pass off my opinion as fact. It's just my opinion. It's my approach to this. But I know some of you out there do carry. Cajun Blaze was just mentioning in one of his recent videos that he'd taken his class and he'd applied for his permit stuff, and the dude seems to put in the time and